The moment Eala walked to the baseline for the final game, the noise inside the stadium felt distant, like it was coming from underwater. The Australian Open lights were still blazing, the crowd still watching, but for Alex, everything had narrowed down to one thing: belief. Belief that she could turn it around. Belief that this wasn't how her first-round story was meant to end. She bounced the ball slowly, took a deep breath, and served with the same quiet determination that has defined her journey since she was a little girl holding a racket in the Philippines. But tennis, as cruel as it is beautiful, had other plans. When the final point was played and the ball sailed long, there was a brief pause, just a second, a heartbeat. Alex stood still, eyes fixed on the court as if replaying the match in her mind, searching for one moment she could change. Then it hit her. The scoreboard didn't lie. Her Australian Open run was over before it could truly begin. She walked to the net, shook her opponent's hand with respect, and tried to hold it together. But as she turned away, the tears came. Real, unfiltered, unstoppable. The cameras caught it instantly. Eala, one of the brightest young talents in tennis, breaking down in tears after a heartbreaking first-round loss at the Australian Open. It wasn't just disappointment. It was everything crashing down at once. The months of training, the early mornings, the sacrifices, the expectations, the weight of representing not just herself but an entire nation that believes in her. Alex has never been one to shy away from emotion. She wears her heart on her sleeve, and that's part of what fans love about her. But seeing her cry on court hit differently. This wasn't a tantrum. This wasn't frustration alone. This was the pain of someone who cares deeply, who knows how much this moment meant, and who understands just how rare and precious opportunities at this level can be. From the very first game of the match, it was clear that nerves were in play. Her shots, usually so fluid and confident, came with hesitation. The timing was just a fraction off. The margins were unforgiving. Every unforced error felt heavier than the last. Yet even as things slipped away, Alex kept fighting. She chased down impossible balls. She pushed through long rallies. She refused to give in, even when the momentum was clearly not on her side. The crowd noticed. There were pockets of applause after her best points, encouragement after tough games, and a growing sense that everyone wanted her to find a way back. But tennis doesn't reward effort alone. It rewards precision, clarity, and calm under pressure. And on this day, Alex struggled to find that calm when she needed it most. As the match progressed, the frustration became visible. She looked to her box, searching for reassurance. She wiped sweat from her face, took longer pauses between points, and tried to reset. But the Australian Open stage is unforgiving, especially in the first round, where there is no room to ease into the tournament. One slow start can be fatal. When the final game ended, the emotional release was inevitable. Alex covered her face with her towel, shoulders shaking, as tears streamed down. It was a raw moment, one that reminded everyone watching that behind the rankings, the headlines, and the hype, there is a young woman living her dream and feeling its heartbreak in real time. Social media exploded within minutes. Clips of Eala crying on court spread rapidly, accompanied by messages of support from fans around the world. Many saw themselves in her pain, the disappointment of falling short, the fear of letting people down, the overwhelming pressure of wanting something so badly and watching it slip away. For Filipino fans especially, the moment was deeply emotional. Alex isn't just a tennis player to them. She is a symbol of possibility. Proof that someone from a country not traditionally known for tennis can rise, compete, and belong on the biggest stages in the sport. Seeing her in tears felt personal, like watching a family member hurt. But what made the moment even more powerful was what happened next. After composing herself, Alex returned to the court for her post-match obligations. She didn't hide. She didn't run away. She faced the cameras, eyes still red, voice unsteady, and spoke with honesty. She admitted that the loss hurt. She admitted that she expected more from herself. And she admitted that this one would take time to process. There was no bitterness, no excuses, just accountability and emotion. And in that honesty, Alex showed a level of maturity beyond her years. Losing in the first round of a Grand Slam can break players. It can linger in their minds, shaking confidence and planting doubt. But for others, it becomes fuel. This loss will be replayed in Alex's mind countless times. the missed chances, the points she wishes she could redo. But it will also remind her why she started, why she trains, and why she keeps pushing forward. Tears on court don't mean weakness. They mean investment. They mean she cares. The Australian Open 2026 may not have given Eala the fairy tale start she dreamed of, but it gave the world a glimpse of her humanity. In a sport often dominated by stoic expressions and controlled emotions, her tears were a powerful reminder that dreams hurt when they break. And yet, this is not the end of the story. It rarely is. Many of the greatest players in history have walked off Grand Slam courts in tears early in their careers. They've felt this same pain, this same emptiness. What separates them is what they do next. Eala will go back to the practice court. She will analyze this match. She will grow stronger, sharper, and more resilient. And the next time she steps onto a Grand Slam court, she will carry this moment with her, not as a scar, but as motivation. Because if there's one thing that moment of tears proved, it's this: Eala belongs. And this loss, as painful as it is, may just be the chapter that makes her future victories even sweeter.